what we did, what they all did, and a lot of people did at that time, which is hard to imagine, but at that time, most there were no cooperatives or condos. People rented, and landlords would give what was called concessions if you signed a lease, because you could always rent on an oral contract, but if you signed a lease, they gave you concessions, which meant you got a free month or something like that. What my family did is that they would live in an apartment for about 10 months, not sign a lease, and then go to the shore in these houses, which were called kachalanes. There would be a community kitchen. Everybody had their own room, and they would stay there from the beginning of June until the end of September, and it was very, very much less expensive than the rental on an apartment. My parents used to do that. All my uncles and aunts did that. Um, my grandmother stayed in the city. My grandmother was living with my aunt, who was working, and they never went to the shore. So I used to come back from the shore at about the beginning of September when school started, and stay with my grandmother. And when I went to school, I would look around and see where there were for rent signs. This sounds like a dream, but there were lots of them. And I would tell my father, and he would come and follow up on where I had seen the signs and rent an apartment. We would all come back for a year and do the same thing all over again. He was able to take me out of school at the beginning of June, when school ended at the end of June, because I was really doing quite well, and so that I was able to be excused. That was one part of my life that was interesting.